Hey everybody, what is going on? Serial Overdrive here, and today I'm playing Rust. What I want to do today is show you guys how to get scrap. So here you can see I've got 160 scrap, and I'm just researching some blueprints, so ignore that. But how do you get to that level? How do I get 160 scrap and not spend a day and a half getting it? This scrap actually only took me 10 minutes to get. It sounds crazy, but it's actually pretty simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive into it and just go over how I did this and how you guys can do it too, because it's a pretty simple method. First off, what you guys are going to need to do is farm. So besides learning blueprints, let's start farming. So just break these barrels open. You're basically going to be splitting them up and grabbing everything that they drop. The barrels are going to be dropping like 2 scrap a piece, which doesn't seem like much. It really doesn't feel like much either. You're like, how are we getting anywhere with this method? It takes me minutes to find a barrel. It takes me another 10 seconds to break the barrel. Well, here it is. Once you break all that stuff from the barrel, you're going to have a bunch of junk, acoustic guitars, strings, metal bars, all sorts of weird things. That all rhymed. I didn't even do that on purpose. You're going to have all sorts of weird things. So find one of these. What I'm at right now, it's called a recycler. You go to that recycler and you can just get a bunch of scrap out for it. You can get scrap, you get what are those, metal bars or metal fragments, you get wood, you get cloth, you get all sorts of stuff. And what happens here is if you use this method, you can get wood, you can get metal fragments, you can get stone, you can get that heavy metal bars, you can get scrap, you can get a ton of stuff without really trying. And once you get that, you just go back and you keep farming, okay? You just rinse and repeat. So you just rinse and repeat. You keep breaking barrels, getting stuff, and then once your inventory is all filled out, you go back to the recycler and you get some more stuff. My favorite overall are these boxes, right? You're going to get like 3 items, and the boxes tend to have better items in them. Once you get those items, you can use those items to break more boxes and barrels and get some better stuff. You can see here I actually ran out of room in my inventory because of how much junk I managed to accumulate. This is all within like a couple minutes. This whole gameplay footage, literally from spawning on a beach to getting to this point, took 20 minutes. 20 minutes, and a lot of that was just running. Think about that, folks. That is a crazy snowball in my... Not a snowball, but that's like a crazy amount of skill that I gained in... Or sorry, not skill. That's a crazy amount of stuff that I gained in such a little amount of time. And you're going to see it just grow so much here. It's going to grow exponentially. Like I was sitting at 82 or 60 something scrap. Just from this full load of stuff that I got, I'm going to get about another like 80 or 100 scrap to add on to that. So in 20 minutes, we managed to get about 160 scrap, or what you saw me using to get those blueprints. That's a crazy amount of stuff that I can get in a fairly fast period. So if you're out there, you're new to the game, and you're sitting here breaking barrels, remember the barrels, that's not the whole thing, right? You break the barrels and you get scrap that way, but you've also got to recycle all your stuff and get a ton of scrap that way. Different items give you different amounts of things, obviously, but overall this is the fastest method to getting scrap, other than going out and hunting people doing what I'm doing. But I'm assuming most of you guys aren't there yet. Anyways, hopefully this video was somewhat informative to you guys. Hopefully it helped you guys out. If it did, I'd appreciate a like. Subscription's even better, but you know, it is what it is. Just glad I could help. Anyways, if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, or if you got a video request, feel free to leave it down below in the comments. And unlike those people running for 10-minute videos, I'm just going to end it here because this is all I need to say. Until next time, peace.